Welcome, everyone. I hope your day is going well. Today, the recording is a bit late because I have been in workshop all day long myself. So it's quite an interesting experience to be the receiving end, and it's always such an enjoyable experience to be learning something new or to deepen a skill that we have been using. So today the theme of self-love video diary, day 4, day 5, is comparison. I know there's a word called comparatitis. It sounds very funny when I heard about it, but it is quite a illness. It's quite a disease. So I know for myself, I just really, for whatever reason, the conditioning, the childhood experience, I have very high expectation of myself. So I always try to push myself very hard. And I tend to compare myself to the successful people or the people that are doing better than I am. And so some would argue that it actually is a good mechanism to push you forward, to drive you and motivate you. But very often that act of comparison also keep us feeling inferior. um so actually what I'm getting is that you could still be feeling motivated to move forward, to grow, to do better, to to become wiser. But the motivation underneath, the frequency and the thought that underneath all the behavior is actually very, very important. So when we compare, very often we feel like we are not enough, we are not good enough. And I know this has been a theme that is at the very, very core of, the up as an obstacle to self-love. And so the self-love video today, actually the message is to invite us to become aware, where are we comparing ourselves to other people. So I know many people who are watching this video probably are those that will compare ourselves to people who are doing better than we are, and we tend to feel like, oh, we are not doing enough or not productive enough or not successful enough. I think I say that very, very often, those dialogue. But there are also people who compare with others to make ourselves feel better, to feel superior. So, I mean, either way, it's more like on the spectrum that is out of balance. So ideally, we can appreciate others when they are doing better or be accepting of where they are if we think they are not as, maybe just in the beginning or not successful, according to the social standard yet, but really just hold that acceptance and appreciation for others. And what applies to that is also we ought to, or we could also hold space, compassionate space for ourselves and to accept where we are right now. So I know that is a repeating message in the previous days as well. But when it comes to comparison, that, well, in the end of the day, there's no need to compare because we are all very unique. We all have very unique soul schedule. All have very unique soul curriculum, soul agenda, lessons to learn. And the way we learn our lesson is very different, individual to individual, even though on the surface, events may look similar, but what is underneath very often is unique to each soul, each human's journey. So just a short reminder today, allow ourselves to be okay with who we are, how we are. And if you caught yourself comparing, whether that make you feel better or make you feel worse, just know that what can you do to stop comparing and knowing that, it's start to cultivate that trust that you know what you're doing, that your higher self knows what you're doing, and we are always guided by our higher self and our guides. And, there are also many other beings and that are working, supporting us. And there are also many, many collective consciousness that are overseeing the ascension process. So no one is being left behind, no one is being left out. So I'll leave you with that for today's message. And I'm wishing you a beautiful day, a day of nurturing yourself, nurturing. I'm going to nurture myself and know that I am doing the best I can, and I'm pretty good as I am now. Wow, it's a reminder I have to put to myself again and again. So, thank you very much for watching, and I wish you a beautiful day. And I'm looking forward to connecting with you tomorrow. Bye for now.